Hey guys, that's right, I'm not going to summon this weekend. There's not a great deal to it. I'll explain exactly why I'm not going to summon, and I'm going to use the Forerunner server to show you why. But if you go to the in-game notices, you'll see a bunch of stuff about the Chaos Dominion. You can finally use your Ancient Summoning Shards. I'm not going to go over the heroes in this video. I'll do that in a second video, but I wanted to get this one out first, just in case you guys might want to copy what I'm planning to do. So first, we'll talk about the shards a tiny bit before I explain exactly why. So these shards are quite limited. Once your end game, if you're able to clear pretty much all of the content on a weekly basis, including Expert Void Rift. So this is quite a high requirement. Overlord every week and Expert Void Rift every week. I think you can get between 20 to 25 of the Ancient Summoning Shards per month, and they seem to do these summon events every month. If you're not very familiar with how this currency works, if we go to storage, you'll see these Ancient Summoning Crystals. You can only ever use these on these special summoning events. So if you go to your calendar in game, you'll see there is this event, Ancient Summoning Event. You can only ever use them during these 3-day events. They usually appear once a month, as they have done on Forerunner for around 3 or 4 months now. So they are uncommon. They're once a month, and I say you can get around 20 to 25 without buying them by completing pretty much every piece of content, if you're able to complete and clear all of the content every week. So 20 to 25 a month, that's how many summons you can do. The rate is 1% for a legendary and around 0.6% for a legendary lord, and I believe the rate for an epic lord is I think it was around 8 to 6%, something like that. So pretty good for the epic lords, not great for the legendaries, especially that many summons. So with that said, I'll explain exactly why I'm not planning to summon on this weekend, at least with the Ancient Summoning Crystals. Well, there are 2 reasons, but they're pretty interconnected. So now we're on the Forerunner server, and if I go to Gallery and filter this down to Chaos Dominion, you'll see there are more heroes here than exist in the pool that we're going to be getting this weekend. They keep seeming to stagger the heroes coming out. But there is another part to this, and that is they have actually been adding second lords to the summon pools. So normally you have Vinoma as the Esotericist lord, but there is also Cyrus. Also, they have a new Infernal Blast Lord, which is Soul Cadens. They also have a new Curse Lord, which is Demi. And they also have a new North Lord, which is Elder. These extra lords can only be summoned using Ancient Summoning Crystals. They cannot be summoned with normal summons, so the normal rare summon shards, or the legendary summon shards, the divine summon shards, I believe they're called. Also, Ardea is not going to be in the pool, I believe, and I think she's probably one of the better ones from my brief testing on the test server. So, yeah, I want to wait until they add in the second set of Legendary Lords, because they're going to be very rare, of course. You can only get them with the Ancient Summoning Crystals. So I think it's better to save summons until these guys get added. I'm still not entirely certain how good they are, but I do think they are pretty decent. The other part to this, there is a pity in the game of 200 pulls. However, that pity is for Legendary Lords, so it's not actually just for legendaries. After 200 consecutive summons without pulling a legendary lord, specifically a lord, you will gain a drop rate increase of 8%. So I think that puts the hard pity cap at around 212 or something like that. That obviously doesn't matter because we're not going to be pulling 200 times in this banner, but if I do happen to put a legendary lord, I would prefer it to be one of the new ones that are harder to get. Obviously Garn would be fantastic, but it could be one I already have. I have King Haas already, for example, so I don't really want to pull another King Haas. It's less likely to happen if I pull when they finally add Elder and, you know, Demi and the other legendary lords to the game. So that's my main reason. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to drag the video out. I just want to say I'm not going to be summoning because I do want to wait for the second set of legendary lords to be added to the game. And as I said, they can only be pulled using Ancient Summoning Crystals. So that's it for me. I think it's fine to pull if you want to. I can understand if you don't want to wait all the time. It is kind of annoying waiting. I will make a video going over the heroes individually, which will probably come a bit later, perhaps on the Saturday. We'll see if I find time. Of the ones that exist in the pool, very quickly, I think Sargak is actually very good. I think Lugaru should be pretty nice. Cerberus is actually insane, but he does take some knowing. He's not great for early players, but he is actually ridiculously good. The rest of them I'm not super fond on, but I think Garn is obviously very good, especially paired with Cerberus. It's filthy. And I will make a video showing just how ridiculous those two are combined. Anyway, that's all I'm going to go over for this video. I just wanted to share why I won't be summoning this weekend and maybe help people make a more informed decision as to whether or not they want to. So, regardless, I wish you the best of luck with your summons this weekend, guys. Have a great one. Take care, and bye-bye.